And thank you for joining us for Coffee at the Manor, the place you can find the news you never knew you wanted to know. Good morning to you. I hope you are well. Thank you for joining me. As you can see, I have my other little friend there. I had a question from somebody saying, didn't you have a white cat? Yes, we did. That is Simbo. Simbo is currently a very grown-up cat doing very grown-up stuff and doesn't hang around at home much, cramping his style these days. So here is Benson, or Bluey, or he's gone. And he's very, very shy and very, very sensitive and very, very loud. But I hear that's the thing about ginger cats. Anywho, so we've got a few lovely, tasty pieces of news for you before your weekend, just to send you in on the right note, of course. Good morning, of course, to Lord Koala and Lady Venus. Out there in the audience. Hello, good day to you. I hope you are well. Good Friday to you. So we are going with a few stories. Now, on the list, of course, we are going to take a little trip to STD Sound, as you might have seen in the thumbnail. Then we're then going to take a little trip into fake deaths. There's an intriguing one, possibly. Then we're going to have a look at bonkers, for no reason at all that I totally can't talk about. And of course, we've got a little bit of a not a sexy combo coming up last thing. So do stick around for today's show. First of all, I shan't beat about this man's bush. We're off to this man here. Before the 90 days, that was good, wasn't it? I've rehearsed this well. Lauren Allen wants to destigmatize STDs, yes. And he tells fans to grow up about his gonorrhea. Gonorrhea is clearly not funny, apparently. But yes, so here he is. Yes. I don't know if whether or not you're familiar with this band. More and more is going to come out about him as we go. So I'm not going to tell you too much initially about this interesting young man. So here he is. He's making headlines again. Yes, again, this time for telling fans to grow up for having issues with his gonorrhea diagnosis. I mean, exactly. Whose fault is that? Whose business is that? Sorry. Keep scrolling to read. Yeah, of course I will. So he came in, of course, he premiered in season 7, apparently, and is seeking to meet his long-distance love, Faith, who hails from the Philippines, but experiences several bumps along the way. One bump in particular is the one that's in her trousers. She is, of course, a transsexual, a pre-op transsexual. And while their story is progressive, Faith identifies as a transgender female, the dial is being continuously set back by Lauren, who appears to fetishize his partner while also harboring a big secret. Yes, well, he's not very good at hiding secrets, this guy. He will literally just tell you about it. Yeah, during the September issue of that episode of the program with there's so many 90 day, this, that, and yeah, I have no clue what is going on there. Alan makes a shocking confession. Faith listens to Lauren explain the reason why they can't kiss on their romantic getaway. Not only had he been cheating, what's this trip to where just before? But he, excuse me. But he also contracted an STD along the way. Well, I mean, you could get fridge magnets. But this guy, of course, has his STD passport stamped. Clearly, he is a... I mean, here he is. I mean, if you've not been introduced to this man before, if you think the kind of man who works sort of like botany and sort of various flora and fauna upon his shirt, yes, he is that guy. I just for those who are very much interested in the height of sideburns, this is borderline sideburn crime. So we're not going to pursue him on that. Yes, apparently this was released. This information came from a social media legend called Shabuti. So I should give Shabuti a high five. Oh God, I forgot about the things again. That's where we're going today. We've gone there this Friday. I guess it is going absolutely. I mean, it's just bad publicity, isn't it? These sorts of things. Hello, lovely people to Radco. Hello, lovely Radco. A pleasure to see you again. Yes, so if you've just joined us, we've taken a ticket. Oh, hang on. Banner, hold on. We've taken a ticket to STD Town. Yes, to see that this guy is trying to really, redo the public perception of STDs. Yes, having STDs needs to be destigmatized, says Lauren Allen. It's a bit ridiculous. If you get sick, just grow up and take care of it. Yeah, it's you. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's just a bad press. Yes, like I better not do that joke. Anyway, so yes, this isn't the thing this isn't the only time that Lauren has acted out. He was also banned from the 90-Day Fiancé subreddit. What? Oh my goodness me! Earlier this year, for making abhorrent comments about women's body, including their rotting vagina sweat. Well, yes, I mean that I do believe that might be grounds for dismissal. Is Lauren lashing out because of last week's illness of the whore's viral quotes? And should we destigmatize STDs? No, they are stigmatized for a reason. Stuff gets stigmatized all the time, and we complain, oh, yes, having long hair. That's stigmatized because people think that I'm lazy or a bit of a hippie. A beard. My grandmother said beards make men look dirty, or men with beards are dirty. Lovely, delightful generation. Yes, okay, maybe there is some truth to that. You can say bacteria might be there soon, but this stigmatization of STD, I think, is pretty warranted. If we are going to put, I don't know if you guys are aware of Room 101. It's a theoretical room where you put something forever and it would be lost into time. So you can put these things into Room 101. And I think very much STDs, Room 101 should be stigmatized. It's the law. There we go. So vote for me next time. I'm running for wherever, maybe Canada or something. Do we still own that? Is that ours still? Don't know. Anyway, so there you go. That is the long and short, so to speak, of Daniel. What have we got here? We got there we are. Restoring a screen door and drinking brew here in the afternoon, but listening fully. Oh, it's the afternoon over there, is it? Go on. Where are you? You must be Europe or something then, presumably. STD issues. Well, look, see, everybody realizes the importance of STD issues. Yes. Absolutely. So a brew, I'm assuming that's tea, or if it's the afternoon, perhaps it's a little beer. Well, who knows? Where are you from? Would you mind pointing us out? I'm curious now. But a screen door, though. So it suggests America, wouldn't it? How curious. I love a little bit of a mystery. Whilst we are on the topic of mysteries, see, well done there. You segued me very nicely into the next part. We're going to be talking about a little man from Wisconsin. Yes. Here he is, a man who faked his own death, mysteriously reappears. Well, I'll put that word in, didn't they? They didn't say mysteriously. I said mysteriously. Reappears in strange video from a mysterious location. Yes. Father who faked his own death tells police he's safe, but won't give up his location. Well, they'll find him, won't they? I mean, the thing about this story is you had this man here. I don't know if you can really make him out very closely. Here he is. He's a father of three. Look at him. He's kind of got that criminal look about him, isn't he? He's got that kind of look, shifty. I can imagine it. And then you see him with his family. What? What kind of thing drove this man, well, this woman over here, probably, but what drove this man over here with his chino? I mean, look, this is a family of chinos going on here. This, the fact that the daughter one day might own a pair of chinos herself, she could only dream. At the moment, she has to put up this sort of tessellation, sort of like weird paisley craziness from the 70s. Yes. This isn't some sort of thing, isn't it? I believe that's a pew at the top. So this man here, can you imagine it? And of course, because he was so amazing, he was actually, he appears on being filmed on November the 11th. So they got the dates after he was tracked down thanks to the help of a Russian-speaking woman. Yes. The bad news is we don't know where Brian is exactly, and he's not decided to return home yet. So he basically, this lot are like living by themselves. He's not going home. He's refusing to go home. Doesn't want to own up to the fact he's done probably the worst case of criminality since Julian. And here he is. Look, yeah. So I reckon she's the problem. Doesn't she have awfulness written all over her. So yes, they've tried they've tried pulling at his heartstrings, sorry, to get him to come home, which I suppose so. That was what int Podol. Don't know what that is. Officers suspected he may have faked his death to meet up with a woman he had contacted in Uzbekistan. Ooh, well, that would tell us exactly why. Then we've got they believe he's in Eastern Europe, and they tracked him down thanks to the help of a Russian-speaking woman. So yes, he's buggered. He's clearly just buggered off to Uzbekistan with his Uzbekistani crumpet. Well, trumpet and a crumpet. Why not? Why not mix the two? On the verge of tears, the sheriff said. Why is the sheriff crying? Why would the sheriff who's come on. This Christmas is coming. What better gift could your kids get than to be there for Christmas? Why is the sheriff crying about that? Should we have the wife crying, the kids crying? Well, I'm not sure if she experiences that kind of emotion. I'm being incredibly judgmental on her, but this lady here, let's not do Karen, call her that. I just don't think. I think this is probably as dazzling as life got. And clearly he's fucked off and he's not coming back. Thank you very much. The chinos making industry will be gutted that 1/3 of their pension has just left the country, won't they? But yes, there you go, fake deaths. Yes. Now, other things in the news. Now, of course, there are, movements and things flying through the sky that you can't talk about when you're trying to stay monetized. So what else can we see about that? Well, I was wondering when this little piece popped up in the news, and it says Brits are paying eye-watering prices for nuclear bunkers. Here's why. I wonder why. Can't talk about it. Yeah. But we could talk about it in this way. Look, we're selling bunkers. I mean, why the hell not? I'm imagining the bunker industry are going, yes, this is what we've been waiting for, Gary. As soon as, this was kicking off, this is what we needed to get in our Christmas bonus this year, Brian. Great. Let's get your shovel. We're doing some bunkers. And so here is one. Now, of course, this is going all over the place. I've managed to locate a few over there in good old England. Here is an interior shot. I believe they call that compact and bijou. Some people, like John Graves, 37, are selling their fully equipped bunkers. So this guy here is the proud owner of but really the chairs, you're going to be in a bunker and you give yourself these nightmarish ex-office chair. Why would you do that? That is ridiculous. Yes, so of course, well, I thought there must be a market. Where on earth would you buy a bunker? Bunkers are like government stuff, right? Well, good job. The government have an auction site. Here we are over at what the hell's this thing called? I know I'm going on. I went to North Korea stuff yesterday. We're going to English government stuff. I'm going on a list. I didn't kill myself. So something or other, England government auctions, and you can go and you can buy stuff like that. But it's really difficult, surprisingly, to get info on what they've got going. So that's a bit difficult there. So, there's other things you need to know, though, about bunkers. Also, people from the prepping community, we've been doing this for years. This is like, we live like, look how delightful. This one has a swimming pool. There's no reason why, it might be a nuclear holocaust going outside, but there's no reason why you can't take a little plunge and give yourself a little bit of a soak in a nice swimming pool. Why the hell not? And of course, there are key takeaways from this now. Of course, you don't just choose your bunker willy-nilly. No, there will be no willying of your nilly around bunkers. No, you must choose one of the following. There are various ones. There are fallout shelters, of course, which is different to a blast shelter. Did you know that? Now you do. This will inform your decision making. I'm sure you have a storm bunker, a military bunker, a civilian bunker. Well, okay, the last two are pretty obvious, right? So the fallout shelters are all about your radioactive fallout. Fantastic. Typically made of concrete and steel. Have thick walls. Yeah, I think I'd like that fitted to the standard, isn't it? It's like we have brakes fitted to the car. Yes, I'd have the brakes fitted to standard. Thank you. And sealed doors. Hopefully resealable. On a blast shelter, of course, different. Designed to protect from shock waves and debris. Okay, so they're typically smaller than fallout shelters and do not have the same level of filtration or long-term supplies. Well, let's see. This is what you needed to know. But how does that differ from a storm shelter? I hear you cry. Well, good job you asked me. A storm shelter is designed to protect from tornadoes and stuff, of course, and severe weather events. I'm imagining they're fairly similar. I'm imagining a tornado is a lot like a very large explosion going up above your head. They're typically built underground or in basements, and they've reinforced walls and roofs. Well, everywhere, they all have reinforced walls and roofs, isn't they? I mean, that is kind of like, isn't that a definition of bunk? This is a cool one. Sorry, totally distracted. Look at this. I do like the stripy, some health and safety popped along, didn't they? Said, excuse me, sir, you've got to put some white and some yellow and black stripes on it in case anyone bumps their head or something in the kids. Right, fuck you then. You want bloody yellow and black stripes? There you go, my friend. Well, I love this, actually. This is really nice. What's this? This is 750,000 of your delightful American bucks. It's in New York. Oh, no, sorry. This is the revamped missile complex in New York. Because we all knew that was there, right? It's a decommissioned Atlas F missile silo. So, that's good. Isn't it? That one there's a bit pricey. The one at the top, that's over $1 million, $1.5 million. So I'm not sure if you've got the cash to spend. $1.5 million there near Spokane. What's that? Washington. Near Washington. All right, cool. What else have we got here? Oh, well, this one's clean. Yeah, I'm not buying any schemes. Oh, there's a Cold Walker bunker mansion. What? Where have they got no pictures? How can they tell us they've got a bunker mansion? And not doing. It's got a soundproof music studio, theatre room, glass blowing studio, because you need one of those, don't you? Has a 16-high-foot ceiling. That's nice. In the recreational area, because you do, providing ample space for various activities, wasn't it? Originally part of the AT&T L carrier cable network, it boasts bomb blast doors and EMP shielding. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? Oh, that's nearly 700,000 of thing near Polo. Is that MO? Or not Montana, is it? Montezuma? Oh my goodness, I'm failing again. Someone help me. Oh shit, sorry. You guys were in here, weren't you? I'm thinking, totally forgot. So maybe oops. At least no, those plastic chairs. Yeah, well, that is very true, isn't it? It's not those terrible plastic chairs you find in people's gardens. Absolutely. He says in his stream, yeah, absolutely. Total coward. Yeah, that man was a total coward. Yeah, sorry about that. I must watch the comments. I do apologize. But we've also got some former army bases. SD. Wow, SD. What's that? South Dakota? Is that what that is? I think that's worth a point because I think I'm right there. SD, is that South Dakota? Damn this delay. What's this one? With the home theatre that plays. Well, absolutely. I mean, this one here, this is quite. This is down the easier end of the budget, isn't it? 70 grand for this one. Again, yeah, I think I'm guessing South Dakota. Look at this. You guys are fantastic. Thank you very much. In a place called Edgemont. I'd like to know some more information. Can we click on this? We can click on this. Hello, we've got some. Listing type for single family. Don't be lot E, number 103 Bunker Road. Well, it's not secret agent stuff, is it? If you're looking for bunkers, where can you invade the country? Yes, we're looking for bunkers. Where should we find it? Well, it's on Bunker Road. Just right next door to Military Secret Road and down the hall from Please Don't Bomb This Bit. This is where we keep the kids road. Yes, there we are. So it's in Fall River in Edgemont. We've got the zip code there. Look, blimey. So, well, So yes, you did tell me stuff. Thank you so much, Lord Koala and GSP. Good to see you both, as always. Yes, so it was built by for store load of ammo, basically. And there you go, delightful. I was not expecting quite so much. Let's have one more little look. We've got Vivos. This is just an English pub. Can you see this? Can you see that? That is an English pub, isn't it? If ever you've seen one, it's in Indiana. I don't know. Do I want that one for our last one? Yeah, let's have it. Right, where are we going? It looks like a pub. It's 35 of your delightful thousand American bucks in Vivos, Indiana. There we are. It's a luxury. It looks nicotine stained. If you thought of a dive bar with this kind of like beige pleather sofas, this looks like it gives me dive bar. I don't know if I'm going to eat the wings kind of vibe, doesn't it? You know, slightly sticky furniture, all facing in one direction. You got sort of Brenda comes in and does a turn on the pole over here. You know, every Wednesday for a couple of bucks. Yeah, well, let's have a look, shall we? Well, now we've it looks crap, doesn't it? Oh, hello, what's this? The Ultimate Fever, strategically located in Midwest America. Well, who knew? Who knew this was so true? Well, look, that is a pub. That's a pub. Look at this. This. What are you all gonna do? Everybody just sits here looking at each other all day. Plenty of fridge space though. You can move. That plenty of fridge space. Yeah, good. Tiny weeny kitchen. I mean, it is thin. That's one of those galley kitchens. I've got a bloody galley kitchen. Mine's long and thin. Look, just sit here looking at each other for the next 100 years. There you go. There's your future. And there's the toilet there, just through this door. You can see the system. So when everybody has a poop, you've got to hope that this bunker's got good air stuff thing. Word I can't think of. Everybody is sitting here enjoying the poop smell. Yeah, on this teeny tiny little fucking TV. Why would you do that to them? The world's biggest dice. Yes. Cushion. I mean, the cushion game. I've got to rate the cushion game is pretty much 0. This is not how you scatter cushions. Have we not learned? Did we not watch the episode when we sorted Julian out? Anyway, yes, he's got a kitchen out of some grandma's house. Not bad. Wood paneling. Interesting. There's the bedding arrangement. I know you are dying to see that. Yeah, you've got a bit of space. It's sort of like slightly wider than single. What's this? That's quite a nice bath. What's this? Has it got its own morgue? Yeah, we've got our own morgue, and so we made some extra firewood. We just set fire to grandma on our wooden leg, and nice and toasty for the next half an hour. So this is delightful, isn't it? It's got its own morgue. It's a complex. So 80 people can fit in here. Delightful. It's got one of these, some of that, and one of those. Oh, there you go. While you're doing your animal research over here, with some sort of weird mutated bunny rabbit you found in the irradiated land waste, you can also do a bit of treadmilling. But look at the chair on here, though. That is not. I mean, look at that. You don't sit on that and do exercise, do you? Really? It's got some soil. It's got a toilet, as we saw earlier. Hand towels. This lift thing. Oh, fucking hell. Is that? Well, look at this. Blimey, governor. How much are they charging for that? It's 30 grand per person. 35 grand per person. Of course it is. Bloody hell, that was a property. Now, there you go. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Next time you'll be choosing your bomb shelter, and you need to be anywhere near. I'm wondering about the thing is about having these, was that 80 odd people in Indiana, or you've got your own one? Which is worse, being sort of stuck inside with 5 of the people you love the most dearly for the rest of your life, or would you rather be there with 80 people? Would be, you would be next to the worst people. This is Frank and Doris from next door. They don't like the smell of you, and they like to have loud sex, old people sex against the wall. I said the pubs always make me feel sad. Little dark rooms with low ceilings. I know, aren't they, though? Yes. That, of course, was... Oh, shit. Sorry, I saw him appear on that way. I thought he came... Hello. Hello, mister. You come and say hi. This is, of course, our little man. Hiya. You can't say hello? No. You're just going to come and sit. There you go. Wonderful. I might just get a button in my face instead. There we go. Anyway, where were we? Nothing like a jingly-jangly set of keys or a cat to put me off my what I was doing. So, yes, then you can always get precast ones as well. I know. Amazing. So next on the agendacles, we have then that was what bunker. Next one. What is the last story as well? I think I got a couple for you. So the last story is over here to this little article. See, I think the thing that gives me my news knows. Oh, hello. Something's just got a bit of a right there, isn't it? I think we might have. There we go. Nothing. Nothing went wrong. It's fine. I may have just come here and got a virus, but apart from that, we're all fine. So the surprising common side effect that comes with being too turned on. What? This is a problem that people are suffering from, and I was not aware of it. Well, seeing as we're in STD town, we may as well pop along to this little town too. And it is that growing amounts of women are reporting feeling nauseous, sort of pre-coital exercising, shall we say. Yes, while it sounds like she's describing a ride on the waltz. Yeah, that's how it's not the best way of describing a sexual encounter, a ride on of all the things that you can sort of the rides and stuff you get at a fair. I mean, which one would you rather be described as? People like I don't know, Chance and Taylor from Love After Lockup. That's kind of like one of those punch bag things that tells you how hard you can hit. Then you got people like, I suppose, was it Bianca Dodgems? Is that all right? We can do that joke. That's fine. Yeah. Who else is there? I'm sure there are other things. It was Arthur could be the range. The rifle range. We get to shoot people in the butt. He managed to get 2 butt cheeks in one shot. I mean, that guy's clearly got some skills, or not. Apparently, allegedly, because apparently she might have shot herself. Anyway, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, there is an episode I think of Coffee in the Manor, which is all about being shot in the bum. Fantastic. So apparently she is not alone. This is a growing phenomenon. A number of people respond to the post. This is a Reddit post, of course, the best place to find this sort of thing. And I quite like the person who was posting it. They're called Light Chipichi. I like that. Growing numbers, yes, of people were posting with similar stories, including Kindles, who commented, "This feeling has happened to me for so long, I literally have to stop breathing if I'm on." I literally have to stop breathing. I mean, is this a thing? Because apparently then, this woman was having particular problems. Over the last 4 years, she'd struggled with throwing up or feeling like she's about to. And at least 90% of the time when she's intimate with a partner, although he's understanding, you fucking need to be, don't you? It's, as you'd imagine, very bothersome for their sex life. Yes, that is slightly bothersome, isn't it? I mean, yeah, that's what can you say? A bothersome is certainly one way of describing that, isn't it? We do, and of course, the clinical sexologist and sex coach, because of course you have to get the professionals' opinion on this. So then it's not just you talk about this for fun. Mary Morris. Well, it looks like Morris. Who cares? We usually don't associate nausea and sex. Well, thanks for that, Professor. Yeah. Good. Yeah, thanks. Not a sexy combo. No, it's not a sexy combo. See what I did there? The title. Amazing. Yes, but here's the thing. It's another taboo, rarely talked about. And yet, it's more common than we think. See, STDs and throwing up in someone's face when you're about to get on with them is just bad stigma. That's all it is. There's nothing wrong with that. We're the weird ones for thinking that's strange. Isn't that bizarre? Strange, yes. So, yeah, we are the weird ones for our regular tastes and stuff. And all these people are perfectly normal. there you go. That is the news for today. Congratulations. And there we go. That's bringing us to the end of today's Jibber Jabber. I need to go and do the usual thing, picking up some. I went to the dentist yesterday. It was lovely. And they sent me to hygienist to have a lovely clean. So I'll have a bright set of white gnashes at some point. What the hell was that on my elbow? Right then, so thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope you have a wonderful weekend. I have a regular video, of course, coming out either Saturday or Sunday, depending on how things go. And of course, there'll be more of this next week. It'd be lovely to see you all again. As is always, thank you so much for everybody coming along with such a regular occasion, for your regular eyes. It makes me very happy, and it's great to be in here with you guys. My friend's boyfriend has to stop during smack and take a giant dump halfway through every time she says. And then the next comment, have a blessed day. Do you know, I'm going to leave it on that comment. I'm even going to leave it on the wall. That is a thing, isn't it? What do you do? He must have a prostate problem. Yeah. Anyway, on that note, do please like, share, and come join me again next week. I will be here every day as I do for a little slice of weird news and other little things that crop up. And do bring your strange stories about your friends as well. I do like that. You too have a terrific day, Lady Venus, and all the lords and ladies and beautiful people in the audience there. So until we meet again, do please stay beautiful, love to my free, and you take care of yourself.